Jay Park getting a lot of backlash from his new music video DNA from the black community. Billie Eilish fans really going through it right now. Plus, Juneteenth is now officially a holiday. Hey guys, this is Teen T, the show where you can get the latest news about the hottest celebs, plus a little bit about what's going on in the world. Now we all pretty much already know about how the black community feels about K-hip-hop, but this new song that Jay Park just put out really set them off. He came out with a song called DNA, which is basically about how he's proud to be Korean, him and a bunch of other Korean rappers. The black community kind of found it ironic about how the song was about being proud, about being Korean, but the entire music video was based off of black culture. And also based off of misconceptions and assumptions about black people. And Jay Park actually responded to the situation. Here's what it said. In the first part of the comment, he goes to credit the black community for creating hip-hop, basically talking about how hip-hop has changed their lives and how they're grateful to the black community. He goes on to say, a lot of our heroes are black rappers, and not just the aesthetic, but their mindset of overcoming the odds and being goal-oriented without caring what other people think and who might doubt you. So it's only natural that we want to be like them to a certain extent. Having a certain hairstyle or look gives us confidence and inspiration and makes us feel like rock stars, and it's because it's what we see and hear, and it feels so natural to us. Some of us grew up in a black neighborhood or black group of friends abroad, so being inspired and influenced is a natural occurrence. He goes on to say, yes, a majority of the hip-hop artists here have spoke up and made donations about BLM issues and have the conversations with our parents. We don't see color, we feel like we're brothers and sisters in hip-hop, which I feel is like a universal language which goes beyond race, color, and religion. Do we want to be black? No, although we have friends of color and are influenced by black culture and love and support it heavily, we are proud to be Korean and wouldn't trade it for the world. Can we relate to black struggle? No, but there are certain elements that we can relate and identify with. Do I think it's okay for Korean rappers to have dreads? I might not necessarily agree with it, but who am I to say don't do that? Just because I don't agree with something they're doing does not mean I can't appreciate them as people and artists. We are not the majority trying to pick on the minority, and we are not trying to steal culture. If anything, we are allies and have the most understanding over here and can set things straight with people who make assumptions about hip-hop or black culture based on shallow headlines. You guys made the blueprint, which we are greatly appreciative of because hip-hop gave me everything I have today. He goes on to talk about how the Korean and black community have a lot in common when it comes to struggles, and how they've had to deal with a lot of inhumane things throughout history. He then goes on to talking about people involving themselves in other people's cultures by saying, as long as the intent was pure, we shouldn't bash each other even if we don't see eye to eye on everything. If the Migos wanted to wear Chinese attire in a song called Stir Fry Kung Fu themed, and that's what made them feel good at the time, all good. If Nicki Minaj wanted to look oriental on a song called Chun-Li and that's what made her feel sexy, why not? If Lil Uzi Vert wanted to be an anime character in P and Q's, man, more power to him. There's always going to be people who want to nitpick, but y'all gotta realize more evil people than young Korean rappers with dreads trying to make something of themselves through hip-hop. We are not the ones trying to downplay black culture and black agenda. If y'all can fangirl over young Korean dudes with dyed hair, I don't see why we can't fanboy over rappers with face tats and dreads. Everybody's into what they're into. Let's just love one another and be kind, whether on the internet or in person. The world would be so boring if we didn't share each other's foods, cultures, and experiences. Not Jay Park comparing dreads to freaking hair dye, like MF should have listened to Julie and not post this S at all. I can't get over the fact that Jay Park admitted that his PR told him it was a bad idea to post that video and that he went and did it anyway. Respectfully, please ask yourselves why you guys are still a fan of Jay Park. He's shown y'all all the time and again that he's gonna continue to do cultural appropriation and be racist and discredit the people he profits from. He's misogynistic, made rape jokes in the past, offends people's religions. This man literally has no redeeming qualities, and he proves it to y'all every month by saying something stupid as then apologizing for it after people get angry, then does the same thing next month. He doesn't care and he doesn't change. Stop excusing him, he's grown, he knows. Jay Park and his little homies need to pack it up. How is there a dude wearing a whole afro wanna be us so bad? Now we already know how it hasn't been really good for Billie lately. Ever since she started dating Matthew, a lot of fans have been kind of switching on her and they feel like she's kind of changed. If you want to know more about Billie's situation and the fans, you can watch my last video on it. It's on my channel. And it was basically them talking about Billie Eilish fans. I'll just let you see the tweets. Billie stays saying things she don't mean. She calls us her best friends. That don't mean we're her best friends. We're her family. Nah, little baby, you're her fans. I feel like Billie calling us family, best friends, has caused these stans to feel very entitled to this girl's life. At the end of the day, she none but a stranger. You people were waiting for Billie to slip up and get canceled so y'all can start making crap up. Grooming does not stop at 18. I think since it's legal, people can't say much about it, even though we know it's mad weird. People have been blaming her so much for her being groomed, and it's disgusting. They always put it on her. It's only on her for not doing proper research on his background after he got called out. Women are always blamed, even if it's a grown man with a teen. You guys, Juneteenth is finally an official holiday. If you don't know, Juneteenth, which is June of 19th, was the day that slavery was abolished. The black community already knows why I'm doing those air quotes. But yeah, ABC News posted that the Senate had passed a new bill that makes Juneteenth now a national holiday.
It's 475, a bill to amend Title V United States Code to designate Juneteenth National Independence Day as a legal public holiday. Senate Resolution 269 designating June 19, 2021 as Juneteenth Independence Day in recognition of June 19, 1865, the date on which news of the end of slavery reached the slaves in the southwestern states.
Now, the black community kind of wasn't really feeling it. Here are the tweets. The Senate unanimously passed legislation to make Juneteenth a federal holiday, yet many of these senators don't want school children to be taught why Juneteenth is relevant or the centuries-long atrocities that preceded it. Making Juneteenth a national holiday won't fix the problems and laws you refuse to pass, Congress. Thank you, but this is an empty gesture. Let me know what you guys think about what we discussed down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching!